Nestled in the heart of isolation, the cabin serves as a stark backdrop, heightening the narrator's anxiety. Cut off from the familiar comforts of community and the warm embrace of safety, they feel the weight of solitude bear down heavily, amplified by the absence of any nearby neighbors. This loneliness wraps around them like a shroud, intensifying their unease. As the days stretch long into night, the narrator finds themselves caught in a relentless routine of exhausting shifts. Each dawn fades into dusk, leaving them drained and vulnerable as the dark descends. Their late-night habits become a silent witness to a series of frightening events, turning the tranquility of night into a canvas painted with shadows of fear. Without locks to safeguard the doors, an unsettling feeling washes over the narrator, as if the very walls of their cabin have conspired to leave them defenseless. In this cloak of darkness, isolation morphs into a palpable tension that grips the mind, amplifying every creak and rustle into a chorus of dread. Adding to the anxiety, the neighbor displays a troubling indifference to the narrator's desperate cries for help. His unsettling behavior raises a fog of suspicion, weaving unease into the fabric of the narrative and blurring the lines between safety and threat. It becomes apparent that something sinister looms just outside the cabin's thin walls. Then, in a harrowing twist of fate, the narrator discovers an unknown man lounging calmly in their bed. The sheer shock and terror of the moment urge them to call for immediate police assistance, thrusting them into a whirlwind of dread and urgency. The nightmare that once flickered at the edges of their mind now invades their reality. As the narrator makes their way back to their father's house, the emotional weight of the encounter settles in. It showcases a profound need for safety, underscoring the psychological toll such a traumatic experience can inflict. Each step feels heavy with the remnants of fear, a haunting reminder of vulnerability. In a moment of sheer instinct, the narrator finds themselves sprinting for their life after a series of gunshots pierces the night air. This frantic flight reveals the raw, survival-driven essence of human nature, encapsulating the all-consuming fear that grips them in such perilous circumstances. Amongst the chaos, a gruesome discovery emerges, a body, hinting at the possible involvement of a dark cult.
This revelation deepens the mystery. Unraveling a sinister triad woven into the fabric of the encounter, casting a shroud of horror that lingers in the air.
Moved by the weight of their trauma, the narrator's decision to report a suspicious van marks a significant shift in their perception of safety. The impact of fear reshapes their reality, pushing them towards vigilance and a heightened sense of awareness about the world around them. In this tangled web of uncertainties, the importance of caller ID becomes glaringly clear. An unknown number flashes on the screen, sending surges of apprehension through the narrator. It serves as a stark reminder of the limitations of outdated technology, enhancing their sense of vulnerability in a precarious situation. The reactions of both the narrator and Gianna unfold like a gripping tale of rising fear and confusion, illustrating how unforeseen circumstances can spiral into panic. Their response to the unknown figure reveals the instinctual drive to protect oneself and those they care about in the face of danger. In a shocking twist that deepens the narrative, the narrator learns that Al, the neighbor, was not responsible for the eerie calls. This revelation creates an additional layer of mystery, amplifying the tension and leaving the audience questioning the true nature of the events that unfolded.